How we all doing? Are we ready for day 2 of this winter holiday challenge rush in Splatoon? Today we got another returning challenge, and this time it's all about that speed. Fitting to wear the Sonic shirt for the speed one. We're playing Swim It to Win It in about half an hour. The goal of this challenge really is just to play Splat Zones as best you can, but now with the maximum amount of swim speed available. So it's an interesting idea. It's essentially everyone on the biggest sugar rush adventure of their life, so it's going to be a very fast-paced set of games when that starts, but we got about half an hour to wait, so for now we're just going to be hanging out for a little bit, waiting for the challenge to start and just kind of warming up until then. So let's go ahead, swap over to the game, and just start getting myself all situated. Now, I looked at the rotations ahead of time, and there is no Splat Zones available right now. If I had X rank unlocked, there would have been, but I'm still working towards that. It's going to take some time. I did play a little bit of the Too Many Trizukas again for a couple minutes today, so let me see where I stacked up for that. Top 50. Okay, that's fair, because I only played like 5 games. I only really got the qualifying, which is still pretty good for 5 games, given that. Last night when we played, we got 2033.3, so we'll be seeing where we stack up today on this other challenge when that starts. But again, we have a little while here before that said challenge, so we can be playing around for a bit and just getting a feel of what we want to use. So I'll probably just end up jumping into Anarchy Open or Turf War, probably, based on how things are going. I might go Turf, because it's the closest to Splat Zones, so I might as well just start with that. Hey Ethan, how you doing? I think I want to play around with a combination of nothing but like run speed if I use like a Splatling. So I'll probably be wearing this kind of drip if I can get it all out. It's the most cursed drip. So I'll probably be going with something like this and a Ninja Squid build, because Ninja Squid will work for Swim It to Win It. The big thing about that challenge is that you just can't use any swim speed perks because they would be completely useless, so just don't even bother wasting a slot for it. So it'll be fun to play around with things. For now, though, I'm going to stick with my normal outfit for very obvious reasons. Alright, so we'll do some warm-ups. I'll use Turf War because it'll be the closest to zones. Doing good? Good to hear. I'm doing it right. Thanks for asking. So this is a Rare Wednesday stream. We haven't done one of these since the last time they did one of these 3 days of challenges, and that was back in August, I believe. So it's been a few months. I don't normally stream on this day because I'm usually doing stuff with other people or just busy in general, but for this season, it just makes sense. You got the time in your hands, you got special events. I kind of knew this would be the perfect time to do something like this if we were going to bring back challenges. It was a smart play. Alright, so if this was zones, I would have to cover all this area here, mid, but just turf, so do literally everything. You outrange, which is fine, because I just want to at least get this rain cloud. Okay, perfect timing. Oh, there it is. I knew there was someone here. Just let him go at this point. They're gonna jump back to mid. I might be able to snipe him off. No. Therefore, challenge control. The mode for the challenge is actually Splat Zones. So it's nothing that's available right now unless you had X rank. That's why I'm just jumping into this mode, just for at least, like, what, the 20 minutes we wait? It's not that long, thankfully. Man, my team is really not doing a great job here. To be fair, we got 2 rollers and they have a charger, so it's really up to both myself and the S-Blast for the range issue. And that's kind of expected. There you go, finally. Finally making some ground here. There you go, perfect. I got used to also using this weapon again, because I'm going to want to use a good amount of Nautilus. Charger / Nautilus are both really good weapons for that swim at the winter challenge, because you don't have to worry about the hold charge issue for slowing you down. Normally when you hold your ink and swim around, you lose a lot of your speed. But because of how the challenge gives you so much extra speed, you don't have to really worry about being that slow. You move really fast. And we can use that to our advantage. Also, really terrible first game. I'm not surprised. 2 rollers on the team might as well have been a death sentence. I don't mind having rollers. Just give me 1, not 2, because that is the problem. Can't do much with 2 of them. Again, it's just warm-outs, so it doesn't really matter. Let me also use a charger because of how that's gonna be a good idea too for this mode. If anything, I'd want to use maybe E-liter. None of the scope versions, because then this thing I talked about, the whole charge being great for swimming, doesn't apply to the scopes because you can't do that. So I'll just use this. Got the same build for now, just to get a feel for things. I think it's like 5 shots until you're out. I think it was like 4 or 5. So something like this I might also, if I play it for the event, just rock some ink saving. Yeah, it's like 4 shots. Another good thing to use for this would be Ninja Squid, because Ninja is also a thing you don't want to use without some swim, if you can, because it slows you down normally. It's the one drawback to the perk, so it's not super busted, like how it was in Splatoon 1 out of the gate. The thing had no downside, so there was no reason ever to use it. So now you lose a little bit of speed in the ink, but with this challenge, it might as well be a non-issue. I see my teammate. They were shooting blanks. So I'm waiting for the aerospray to also DC. Oh, there goes that guy on the other side. So this is a lobby issue again. Man, it's like a repeat of yesterday so far. It's the exact same thing that happened in warm-up. Watch a quick video on zones. Not sure if you played it. You might have. I'm not sure, because I think we might have done one of these challenges in the past few in them, and it might have been a zones one. The essential idea of it, it's a King of the Hill style game mode for other shooters. You're wanting to control the 1 or 2 zones. Sometimes there could be 2. And in this case, Yumani Ruins is a 2-zone map. Hammerhead's the other one. That's a 1 zone. So 1 or 2 zones, depending on the map. You want to control it. And the duet, you paint it. So it's essentially a more competitive style of turf war, I would say. So once you start playing, you'll probably get a feel of it. Wouldn't be surprised. Painting weapons can be good for the mode, along with just anything aggressive, like most game modes anyways, but painting weapons can really be helpful if you're just not going to be the one focusing on doing the kills, but instead focusing on keeping the zone covered. I want to get to their side here. See ya. Ink brush may be good. I believe that's one of the better ones that I've used in the past, so yeah, that'd be good. At this point, I'm just being the trolley E-leader because I'm playing close up and I shouldn't be. To be fair, there's not many great spots on this map to snipe that doesn't put you out in the open. I gotta get closer each time. Like, this is a good spot. Can I stop doing the close range kills? I mean, this is still good, but it's hilarious. And it shouldn't be working. Safe. Nope. Denied. My team's got to take care of stuff over on the other side there. I don't want to go over. It'd be a bad move for me. That there, I guess, on the ledge? Why we have the mines? Nice fall. Might as well just scatter paint at this point. So if I could play like that during the challenge, I could be helpful to someone with a sniper. Especially E-leader, because this is the longest range sniper in the game. Especially if you're using the scope. Scope weapons are slightly longer on range. Like, there's pluses and minuses using a different type. No scope version, you get the whole charge on swim in your rank, which can be really useful for movement. Scopes are really good if you just want that extra kick to your range and slightly more accuracy for your shots. But they have their pluses and minuses. And now I want to play a ninja build. Which I'm trying to remember what would I use for that. Let me just swap in something like this for the moment. I haven't done ninja build in a while. I might actually just keep the hat. Now I'll go with this, because I'm going to do a roller. I gotta hurry, though. There. Okay, we're good. I'll just go with this. These are the three things I at least want to try before I start the event, just to see what I feel comfortable using. Might not stick with this specific weapon for it. But this would work. I don't remember what else I used. I might have to refer back to my video for the weapons. No, I used Nautilus, a Ninja Squid based thing, I think a Charger. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is just like fair game. What's nice, at least in this challenge, you're not weapon restricted now. It's just a matter of just don't use one perk. Because it just be useless, you waste some slot. That's the only really thing you have to pay attention to now. Other than that, oh wild. one of them come down here because I don't want to get near these guys. I'm gonna try this. This here so I can just see them. What are you doing? Just standing there looking at things. Please fall. Please fall. I'm waiting for it. Like, on the cusp. Alright, there goes someone. Perfect. Doesn't matter, they marked me. I'm out of there. I gotta see probably a lot of Ninja Squid, I'm gonna imagine, for this again. Because Ninja Squid was a really popular ability when I remember playing this challenge the first time. Just because it had no drawbacks. A lot of people used it. Okay, how in the world? They didn't actually hit me. That's a nice latency difference. Not doing the hottest here. I still need to get my Kraken like once. Then I can help move into the base. Like this. Okay then. Didn't think that was actually gonna kill. I just did that just for protection. I also want to use Kraken for the mode because one thing I'm curious about is now Kraken moves at normal swimming speed. I want to see how much faster it got because of that indirect buff in this mode. So we will be using a Kraken weapon at some point. Playing the day 1 turf war moment here. Which is kind of a better idea right now. Yeah, I think we got it. So that's the stuff I know I want to use. I want to use some kind of a Kraken weapon. Ninja Squid, Nautilus, Charger. At least those things. That's 4 different things right there. I gotta refer back to the said video to see what I used. I know I would have started with Nautilus because I usually did. Which is like the default thing I always loaded in the game with for a while. Okay, then I used... Oh yeah, I also used the thing with comebacks. I think... Now I remember how that works. Comeback is weird for this because normally it gives you swim speed as one of your perks when you have to respawn for about 20 seconds, but because of just how fast the swim speed is, like have max on everything, they don't actually give you the swim speed perk with comeback. It just doesn't seem to work because of the speed difference I noticed while watching it back in the post-production. I was wondering if I was moving faster with comeback after getting respawns, and it didn't seem like it, so this next challenge is going to be interesting. Again, it's like experimentation kind of stuff. For those who want to see the rules, I'm looking at this so you can see what I'm talking about. Now I know what I was using because of what I just seen. Which is actually nice because like a lot of my builds are actually just swim based. So this would be nice to actually use some stuff I don't normally use too. Alright, so I got some ideas. Alright, let's go ahead and just check what Harmony wants because I did get some catalog ups. I just haven't gone here since last night, I think. Yeah, so I got a new pose. What is it? Perfect pirouettes. Okay. Nah. I'm just gonna stick with the just playing, because I think that'll work best. I might as well start looking weird. Because I can't use swim yet. So I might as well start going with whatever this is, right? Need a good reminder. Yeah, it's good. Also, on that same front, I don't know if they let me do it here. Yeah, no, they don't let me do recon challenge mode, which is a little unfortunate, because I would love to use the recon to test the gimmick. But anytime you're feeling unfamiliar with layouts of certain modes, with certain maps, thankfully now we're not stuck with the Splatoon 1 or 2 version of recon mode. Although you can still do the same idea of that. Go to recon, straight from the stage list. Wasn't here at launch. Took like about a year for that to be added for reasons. You can just go straight to the recon itself, which is one of my favorite things they added in this game. A recon of every stage at every moment. That's so needed, dude. So many other competitive games have practice modes for this reason. So it's like, yeah, just give it to us in this one. Because you want to know the layouts of things. Because every map has a different layout per mode. And this one is like, well, good to practice now because of it being 2-zone. You want to know all of the flank routes that you can spec and the perch points for long-range guns. So it's going to be helpful. Also, this is how fast I'm going to move. Swim speed, I'm not going to be moving like I'm on a sugar rush. I'm going to be going crazy. Max swim speed in this game is ridiculously fast. The other map for this is Hammerhead. This is a map I think really benefits from having the swim perk for this challenge because it's such a long map. It's a very linear one, not many flank routes, and it takes a long time to get from the spawn area straight into the middle. So it's gonna help having a lot of swim speed for this one specifically. Like, Umani, it's nice, but it's not as needed because it's a little more spread out in some areas. It doesn't take as long to get to the center. It's a very small map. Hammerhead, on the other hand, yeah, it's long distance. That's if you don't get pinned at base. Alright, the challenge is about ready to begin here in 2 minutes, so at this point, any preparations, make sure it's done, which, to be fair, I'm all good. Now I'm just waiting for it to start. I'll probably change my song. What do I want, naturally? Maybe that new song. Well, not the Splatoon ones here from 1 or 2. Where was it? Here we go. These are it. I'm gonna go with No Quarters. I've been really liking that song. It's a big reminder of how the music was back in the first game because it was a different style compared to what they did in 2. I remember I heard one of the songs again from Splatoon 2 and I questioned why it was in the game. One that sounds like a hoedown. So, needless to say, 1 and 3's music is my, like, top. Splatoon 2's multiplayer is like, eh. There's some songs that are great, and then there are others I just really wish were not playing when they do. This has been one of my favorites from the update. Alright, so we're gonna begin here in just a few seconds, playing us some Swim It to Win It, the main attraction of today. Splat zones with a bunch of swim speed. Listen up, it's going down. Rapid Splatlands or deep cut. You know the drill at this point. It's just like, come on, you know what this is. At least this is not that long of a section. It's like, hey, challenge, available, go. Essentially it. And now we can skip the rest. I hate how it kicks me out of the lobby though. That's the only unfortunate thing when they do that newsreel. Because, why? But now we can at least go in. Might as well do my dailies really quick before I open rooms. We'll do this now. Should be a title. Creative bug. Yeah, it's me. Creative bug. Sure. Alright, so here we go. Challenge time. So, swim it to win it. Glide through your team's ink faster than ever in swim form. Oh, and try to win a battle while you're at it. Swim form movement will be greatly increased for all players. Only primary gear abilities enabled, secondary no effect, and swim speed up gear no effect. So, doesn't really matter as much what you use here. Just don't use anything with swim speed, it just won't make a difference. Just save yourself that slot. And since it's primary only, that gives you a lot of different ideas to what to use. So, definitely I don't have to look this stupid. I mean, I don't wanna. Might as well just look this stupid just to start. I'll change it later if I just want to use my normal stuff for look's sake, but I put on this stuff for a reason. I'm using it. Be here for most challenge, but at least... Oh, sorry, I'm just reading that. Won't be here for entire, but for most of it. And yeah, that's fine. This is going on for 2 hours. We'll be playing it until it's done at 9 p.m. Eastern, so 2 hours of splat zones on Umani and Hammerhead with a max amount of swim speed. Haven't played this one since, I believe it was back in September. It's been a while. Actually, I think I have the exact date because I dated all my videos with when these challenges happened. And this one, yeah, this was 9/16. So, mid-September. Been a few months. Now, if you haven't played this challenge before, prepare. Move fast. Like, really fast. You move fast when you're curling, so good luck trying to do the curling bomb run-in idea. It just doesn't work as well now. You have to kind of hold yourself back. So, if you use a pure and 3 mains, like if you just decked out your whole thing of gear with nothing but swim speed, this is how it would feel. This is essentially the same idea. Just now you can use other things on top of it. Really nice to get away from very dangerous situations like all those missiles and the Booyah Bomb, because I didn't even have to flinch, and I got out of there. Nice. Nah, I missed one of my shots, but that's alright. I'll get back in pretty fast. Bad spot to be in, I guess. I still got Trico, so my death was not in vain. All of our deaths, though, yeah, that's a different story. Now it's in vain. Nice, I shred that guy's HP. sometimes the speed of the challenge, it can just be a little unwieldy. There are sometimes you just feel like you're moving way faster than you anticipate. So it definitely throws you off. So it's like, it takes a couple games and you start getting used to the speed mod. It's really nice. You don't have to worry about actually getting into mid now because it doesn't take that much time. And now Booyah Bomb's right on your feet like that, you don't have to worry about actually killing you. You get out pretty easily. Away from that. I'm not gonna stay over in this corner because I feel like, yeah, look at that. And that's GG's. To be fair, I'm gonna just say this right now. This was a horrible weapon set we got. They got a slightly better one, so that was pretty much just like a back and forth of horrible kind of situation. Ink brush, sploosh, arrow spray. Needless to say, I'm the only one that had range. So it's like, I really wish we didn't get the sploosh and the arrow spray. Mainly the sploosh. Like, I think we would have been fine without the, well, we're having the arrow spray. That was fine. The sploosh one is like, yeah, that guy's going to struggle a little bit, and I think that happened. That's kind of what I expected. Yeah, Pokemon team. They're probably all coordinated players, if that's the case. That makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, given the circumstances, we did as good as we could. I think we're fine. I'm going right on in the E-leader. And I do want to have a good amount of movement, but I also want to have, I think, some ink saving. I'm going to go with this and my normal look, just so I can get some of the perks. Shoes don't matter. I'll just leave it as it is. So now I'll have all that swim speed while moving around with this thing. But at the same time, I got some extra movement for run, so my strafing is going to feel better. And I can fire, I think that was 5 shots now with this Ink Saver main. So that's going to help a lot too. Oh, I thought that guy's name was the Dono for a second. Just Doggo. Alright, I'm home. This is where I'm gonna live. So I need to get closer. Retreat for a moment. I could be up here again. Nice. Got him before he can even get his drink, too. Let me get my ink back. Oh, boy. To be fair, didn't see him until he was right next to me. It's like, well, I don't think I have a chance now. That was a really bad situation. It's kind of stupid on my part. Oh no, you see me. It's not like I was gonna move from that spot anyways. Oh my gosh, seriously, man? It's like, I can't really do anything when I'm the single one against 3 people with E-leaders, so it's like, this is going as well as you expect for me. Alright, good. So take the zone. I'll move my way into mid so I can be perched up here. I start putting down some of my mines again, too. Might be a bad move for my sake. Yeah, they're gonna see me. So that's where the swim speed comes in. Yeah, that's about right. 1v1 with a charger, you're just pretty much done. Unless it's something like the Swiffer or Bamboo. And even then, probably still dying. Yeah, at least I got him out of here. I don't think I was gonna run out of a charge, so I mistimed that horribly. You only have about a second to hold the charge. I was in the ink for like maybe a slight bit over 1 second. I'm just used to Nautilus timing here, because you can be in the ink for days and not worry about your charge anymore. It's like 5 seconds. Neat. Alright, I'm just gonna put down some mines here. Secure the zone. Murder. And GG's. Wow, what a comeback. I was not sure about that at one point because we were all dead and they were getting points. They got wipeouts. Yeah, we took it at... Anyways, let's go. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we take those. The reverse sweep. They're pretty good, at least, with the weapon. Like, I got a lot of kills. I don't really play with chargers much. Yeah, 6 kills is pretty good for someone who doesn't use E-Leader on the average. Okay, next thing I wanted to use, I know, was a Ninja Squid build. It's really gonna depend on the map. I don't want to use Kraken just yet. I think that'd be a little much. So what else to use with it, though, is the question. Because honestly, this thing doesn't matter much. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for some special charge. It's the only thing I can realistically think of that I want to use for now. Super jump would be helpful, but I'm gonna go with this. Well, the most. Let me see how that was. I didn't get to see the totals. Oh yeah, 14. I noticed you were doing a lot at certain points with the hammer, so that... I'm gonna imagine most of your kills at one point was like when you stamp. So good going. Okay, I don't like how this is starting. This is a bad sign already. If it takes this long to get in the game, either someone's DCing or they're playing with the worst connection. I kind of want the former, not the latter. It's fine. I'm just kind of threatening, and here you go with your hammer, I see. I'm gonna actually jump the bitter, I think. Get a little further back, be safe. See you. Gotcha. I thought I was going to get 2 at that point because the guy was moving closer to the jump point, anticipating me to come out. He got me, so it didn't go the way I thought. I thought I was going to get 2 kills for a second. Okay, now that's a nice weird shot. Guy definitely didn't aim towards me on that last bullet, but alright, we'll just go with it. Oh my god, I can't move. Sorry, Trizuka thing's happening. That was yesterday's event. Do they know? That's a no. No, I was gonna hit him from behind, but I don't think it would have worked anyways. Go Bitter, run! And he did. Oh my god, I cannot move. There you go. Alright, that's it. That's game. We don't have time. Oh, we took it back for a second. Maybe. Maybe we can activate overtime. But not overtime. Maybe activate the pushback, but no. No, that's pretty much how I expected it. The problem with Yumani is that if you can't stay in mid, you might take back one of the zones, but it just does not matter. Because when you're wiped, they just can take it back from you. Like, this map kind of sucks, in my opinion, on zones. To be fair, Yumani and sucks is pretty much in every sentence I have for every mode, because I just don't like Yumani ruins much. Almost all new maps they introduced Splatoon 3, I can kind of say that, because they're all kind of okay at best. It wasn't until Drizzle season from this year they finally got good. Alright, so what do I want? I think I'm gonna go with a Kraken weapon now. I think I can use my Kraken build, just modify some stuff. I'd probably want just these two, specifically. But I might go with something different. Hang on, I have another idea. Because you don't get super jumps out of here anymore. My primary not being enabled. I want to see how fast Kraken is now. Okay, get the run back at least right away on Yumani. Someone didn't get the memo. Nautilus is using swim speed. Put down your bingo card. Someone using swim speed in the challenge that can't use the ability. That's a free space. People don't read that part of the rule set and then they'll just have it on anyways. Wow, that did not take long. Jeez. Kraken actually feels slower. That's an accomplishment. Yeah, Kraken's slower. Wow. They somehow actually made the special worse. That's an accomplishment for this, because that is never really the case. But to be fair, Kraken can't stack with swim speed, and that's what this is. It's essentially just maximizing swim speed and people's abilities right now. So it's not doing anything. Therefore, it makes you move slower than the mode normally makes you move. So it has nothing to do at that point with the special. It's just, that's just how it works coding-wise. ignores your swimsuit. To be fair, I'm remembering that now from the initial run-through I did of this challenge back in September. And back then, this was before the Kraken buff, where it actually did get movement up. So it essentially moves as fast as you do normally. I might die here. Yeah. I got one of them cracking at the very least, but didn't really do as much as I hoped. What's nice is I can use all this extra swim speed for good retreats. There you go. Nice. Second wipe. Honestly, at this point, I'm relying more on my actual weapon than the special, because Kraken's not good for this. It's actually kind of a detriment to use Kraken right now, because of the movement issue. Everyone can just outrun me. So what's the point in using the special if everyone can dodge it very easily? So at that point, I'd rather just use my normal gun, and look what that got us. So, needless to say, if you're a Kraken fan, don't use it. That sounds very bad, but trust me, it is bad in this mode. That's really the only special I can think of that would change based on movement speed and ink, so at this point, I don't know what else to use, so I could just use whatever the heck I feel like. It's funny, I kind of want to still use this weapon only because it's good for just normal play, but the special is the problem, so I don't know if I am going to continue using it. For now, let me think of what else I want. Oh, I think I want to do this, actually. It's going to be fun. Also cursed, because this is the only thing I have that has Quick Super on it as a main that I've built up. So I'm gonna look very cursed, but it's gonna be good. Don't mind demons. This would be perfect for ninja. Hammer's good. Get one close quarters. Yeah, I mean, that might not be the same once you get it up in ranking, but it's right now been really helpful. So it's good early on like this when we're getting people who are all in clumps to use it. In those clumps, people definitely shouldn't be that close together, honestly. Nice name, by the way. His boo. Okay, now we got like the I'm with stupid kind of idea name too. Yeah, even Ninja Squid, I still outrun my curling. Oh, splatter screen. Now I can actually go through here, but audio warning, by the way. Because they fixed it, kind of. It's not as terrible now, because they dimmed the screen instead of just flashbanging you. But it still has that fizzy sound, just not as problematic as the flashing light was. I would still want them to fix the other issue, though, like turn down the audio effect. Yeah, I'm just gonna just use this, because I'm out of ink. I'll cap zone anyways. That's alright. I got a good amount of kills on. And I helped. There's another screen. Watch out. They're gonna use that for good cover right now. Oh man, I couldn't take him out, really? I was one off. Oh, I might actually get taken out with the... Oh, no, maybe not. Because of the Booyah. I was thinking you might get taken out by the Reflux. The Reef Slider. So, why do I always call it the Reflux? That means it's actually better than what it is. Because that weapon's better than the special. That was a really good distraction, apparently. Alright, keep it going in. We're doing good. Gonna jump to our Tetra guy. Get back in. See ya. Nice, triple. It's actually kind of a weird situation. To make that thing not as bad on people's eyes, it indirectly got nerfed. Which, honestly, I'm fine with that, just because I would rather not have an unhealthy special for a game, like an actual physical unhealthy thing. So, if it's gotta be nerfed, technically, to do that, then nerf it. Now just fix the audio problem. It's a little too ear-crunching loud. That was what, 3 wins and 2 losses? So, this time we were playing, I'd say around 1,400. Probably around the 1,500 range most. Dude, seriously, this beak mass is very cursed for this. But I figured when I was making my meme build for it, it looks like a bird. Birds can fly. Give it a bunch of quick supers. Makes sense. Okay, 1528, so it was on the high end of the spectrum. That's good. That's a good start. Now it'll only go up from here. I might stick with this for a while because I really do like playing with these M-parries. They're fun. Jeez, yeah, myself and their sloshing that went in. Especially me. Like, this weapon's really fun to play around the Ninja Squid. I actually like it for that. Because when you do the dodge roll, it's kind of a short range. So, I want to get up close and personal, and I can easily do that with Ninja. Yeah, ink brush best for you to cover a lot of area. Yeah, I've been noticing you're doing good with the brush. So you're probably good with that. Because I feel like it's a combination of me either using this or Nautilus right now. Maybe 52 Gal, just because I would want the wall and a strong 2-shotter, but probably gonna just go with this for a while, because I'm having fun with it. Oh crap. I dodged the wrong way, but I think I would have died, so it's fine. Yeah, you got wrecked. Man, it's just like a dodge roll battle of the century. And I don't even know why it didn't count as assist. Did he just barely get enough health back so it wouldn't count? Oh, hi, crab. Hi, crab. Crab's worst enemy besides things that armor pierce? Dualies. Probably chargers, too. Oh, I dodge rolled into that. Jeez, I didn't think he was gonna hit me at that time. I wasn't anticipating the fling. I don't know why. That's Carbon Roller's thing. They fling. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's about right. It's right behind me. Man, so close. I was expecting the carbon at that time. It's been the carbon that's been my problem. And that's not even a ninja squid moment. He was just off view of the camera. Yeah, and it's every time. It's every time. It's been the carbon every time. I dodge roll into him. It's always my own fault. A lot of reef sliders today. And it's working as well as you expect for the special. Not. Is anyone else gonna paint this zone or okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, guess who it is again? Always their carbon. Really bad time to be out of ink every time here. How in the world? My gosh, that's a lot of chaos. Surprised I survived for as long as I did. I just gotta go in. I have no time. I have to just kind of do something. Because, yeah, it's GG's if I didn't do that. GG's if I did anyways. It didn't matter. Again, short-range team. This game's matchmaking might as well just give you the L when you get to the title screen. Because there's nothing you can do in that situation. God, that was a bad team. Not surprised. They had a much better, like, rounded thing of range. It's saying a lot because that was a short-range team, too. Only 12 points lost. It's not that bad, though, given the circumstance. Kind of a even playing ground on score. Yeah, see, like, we were all short range. Like, not a single one of us had the range. Ironically, it was their Carbon Deco just because of Trizuka. And then the Dualies because of Crab. Like, it's the specials that had the range, not our guns. Like, why are we getting all these short range games right now? It's beyond me. I don't want someone with range besides me having to be the guy picking it. I already know why my suck's still gonna be the Tetris, so hopefully the other one's different. This Zynchromanic is better than what we've been getting as of late. And they have a Tri-Stinger. GG's in range. They can easily outrange all of us. That's kind of a problem. We'll probably focus on them right away. Are you serious? Why? Oh, come on. Why is it always carbons? Like, my mortal enemy tonight has just been a carbon roller. Oh my god, of course a teammate in my way. Oh my god, that's like the dumbest thing about this game. Would have easily killed the Tri-Stinger if it wasn't bodies. Got by for a little bit there, so that was better than I thought. I'm gonna jump here the mid. I think it'll be safe. Oh, safe-ish. Not this time. This time, the carbon's not the issue. That was a 1v1. Who's gonna make it? My god, that's like the craziest, like, what, 20 seconds I've had in this game so far? A lot of commotion. He's coming out with a hammer. Good call. Jump here to the zip point. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought it was the brush. Just like, no. It was an Autobahn that was off camera. I got one of them. That was good. Even though we had a range issue, we pulled that one out, which I'm actually shocked that we did. I was worried that Tri-Stinger was going to be a problem, given how none of us had a counter for it, outside of maybe us throwing the hammer. So just sneaking up behind him was a good strategy for at least my sake at the time. Yeah, he kept on going in front, which, yeah, for a Tri-Stinger, that is definitely a bad thing. You're a backline weapon. So for you to be in the front line gets you killed more often than not. That's probably what kept on happening to the dude. Every time you go to the front, that's when he was dying. I'm going to call it now. But to be fair, they all did pretty much the same. So it's just, wow, I suck was the worst one. So I guess he's living up to his name. He's trying to be bad on purpose. What's my range difference here? Hang on. No, I gotta do it in a more open area. So it's that. Well, my range is about the same. It's like 3 lines. Yeah, it's 3 lines, no matter if I use the base shot or the dodge. I can remember it was cut down, because I think it's... Wasn't that dualies that was cut down? One of them has a cut down, I think, when you do the dodge roll. I know the dually squelchers get an up in the range, because you're combining it to be a dual squelcher from Splatoon 1, so it's jet squelcher range. Okay, got you at least, so I covered that zone, took out their one blob. Not really capitalizing. Everyone's in that one spot, that's why we're all dying. Are you serious? I thought the curler was going straight. I didn't know bounce off a wall. Indirect curling kill. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad one, isn't it? It's already here, which is not a good sign. Yeah, we don't have enough time. I was like this close to capping it, but I knew immediately how that first minute went. This is a wash. Like, there's no way we were surviving it. I just knew right away. So at that point, I was playing to survive. Like, I'm really enjoying this weapon, but I have to probably swap to something longer range because I think I have to be that guy. I'm having a hard time being the one that's going up with short range because we keep on getting a bunch of short range teammates. So it's really hard to cover people in mid because that's a very lockout heavy map. So you kind of need that lockout, like, counter, essentially. Which kind of sucks because I would want to be able to play some more fun stuff, but the game is telling me no right now, which is a little unfortunate. I'm going to do some Hydra so I can at least have something different. If anything, I might just go, no, maybe just, I'll go with this. Give me a little extra charge. I wouldn't be surprised if there were an actual, like, team coordination in there. That's another problem with the challenge. Once you start going in with, like, squads, you have higher chance of running into the same thing. So, obviously, coordination problems. Like, if you're just doing this with randoms, like, just joining in pools, then you're gonna have a harder time. Yeah, see, as soon as I swap to this, I'm fixing our problem, because look at this range issue. No one here on our side, like, it's just been the short range night, which has been kind of irritating me. So, I unfortunately have to stop playing the mode as intended and start just playing it in long mode. Someone's gotta be the cover. There you go. That made up for teammate issues. Guys are avenged. Oh boy. Good time to jump out because I would have lost that special. We need Booyah right now. Oh, please stop jumping in my face, people. There's the one thing I hate about this game so much, and they never fix it. That's been a problem since 2015. Yeah, that's about right. We have 2 Goldens. They're known for spamming Booyah. Not the only one that can spam Booyahs. Yeah, I had no time to charge on that. Man, seriously, this game has been getting on my nerves because I always see Booyah bombs every 2 seconds. I still want to know why in the world a couple months back, and still has not been reverted. Why did we buff the weapon that can get Booyah bombs every 2 seconds? Now we made it get it 1.5 seconds. Like, no, don't make it worse. And they did. I don't understand that mentality from the devs. It made 0 sense, it was very unhealthy for the game, and it's still here. Like, this problem should have been reverted, like a mid-season patch or something, but Gold Arrow Spray being a 190 instead of a 200 for the special they get all the time still makes 0 sense to me to this day. One of the worst balance changes they've probably done in terms of buffing a weapon, because that is a buff it didn't need. Oh, here we go. That's game. That's physically impossible to paint over with our weapon set. I hate the Gold Arrow Spray so much because it's just so spammy. It encourages some of the most toxic behavior I think I've ever seen in the series. Why is it still 190p? Just go back to 200. I gotta change my shoes out instead for having special. I think I need to have ink resistance if I'm gonna use this thing. But I'm liking to use it. I'm not gonna swap off Hydra. I think I gotta change my build a little bit for it. You know, if we run into that, I might actually go with something like this if I wanted to use maybe Object Shredder instead, because I'm getting so tired of these things, but I don't think I need Object Shredder. That might be a little overkill. I'll just go with this. It should be good. Because that's still pretty fast walking speed. That's what I'm worried about. Please, no double golds again. It's just, oh, every time I see those things, my anxiety levels just go up because it's just nothing but people spamming down on D-pad. Okay, good. Not a single one in sight. I'll take this comp. This is not the best thing for their sake. Like 2 Lunas. It's gonna be a little hard for them to get to me if I can take them out. I got one of them. I don't know how the physics. I thought the splat bomb would kill me. I was just realizing that. Wait a minute. There was a splat bomb in my face. How did that not get me? But the fizzy did. Well, that's why I got the auto bomb out. That's fine. I thought the guy wasn't gonna chase me with it and just throw the hammer. It was a good call. I would have done the same if I was at Luna. Dude, I couldn't outrun it because of weird latency differences. I was probably nowhere near that guy realistically, but on his side, I was in front of the hammer still when I died. Because I definitely didn't die under the hammer on my side. Oh, come on. Random splat bomb, didn't even see it. That's really bad too, because I had my special ready, and that would have capped zone. Alright, at least we capped it without using Booyah. That's a good thing. Oh, come on. Still there. I wish I still had my altos. I was trying to say he's right there and you're right past because you didn't listen. Love when people don't listen to me. It's pretty much my life, it feels like at times in this series. I got you out of here. See what happens when you pay attention? Take no peppermint. Alright, I think this is it. I think we got it. We don't have enough time anymore. It's GG's. That one is kind of what I expected based on the weapons set. It's just because I can outrange everyone. So if I'm the one still on the map, I felt comfortable enough to snipe out people, and sure enough, to be fair, the rest of us were doing good too in the push. I might just stick with Hydra for a bit because of how well that's working out. That's at least our final win we needed to get the token. We achieved token status. Oh, wow, really? It's like 1 point away from tying our high score. Alright, well, what'd I get? It's another title. Bearded Brave Warrior. Yeah, it's pretty brave to threaten out lawsuits. Hey-oh! If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Not really the best title in that one. I don't care. Does it look like my Inkling's bearded? Ooh, new stamper. I haven't seen that thing in a little while. It's good for zones, so I'm too surprised to see it here. I as well hold this special now with soda. No point in using it if I die, because I'll keep it. Get rid of their crab. And kill him while I'm at it. That's a very funny interaction. This is going to be a fast game at this rate if we keep this up. Yeah, I think we won. GG's. That was a very fast game. They didn't even get the point once. Not even a minute. I think it was really stupid how well that Booyah play worked. I was in front of a crab inside of someone else's Booyah bomb. And not only do I live, but I took the guy out with the crab. Ow. That doesn't normally work. That was the most dumb play I could have ever done, and it actually worked in my favor. Why is it always the dumb stuff that's good, but my, like, 5 steps ahead plans always fail? I never understand that logic. It just kind of works out that way here, these streams. Stepped away from a few, we took your Switch. Well, I mean, it didn't really change much, apparently, because we've been winning games. That last one definitely didn't matter. I think it was more waiting around than actually playing. Gotcha. The nice thing about Hydra, it has really good range. Oh, really? Come on. I think the guy was shooting me through the wall for a minute, because I thought I just saw blanks, but... Yep, no, he's shooting blanks. Oh, God. Oh, God, watch out for the splatter shot, bro. That guy has some lag. Swimming through our ink while still being able to move without the detriment. That's how you know. Alright, good trade. I'm just gonna move back in. The swim speed is so fast, I'll be right back. You know what's bad? When I threw that auto bomb down, the Reef Slider didn't destroy it. The Splashdown did. Just say which one's better here, Nintendo. So which one actually does its job? Wasn't that the whole point of Reef Slider, to replace Splashdown and actually do the same stuff that special did, but better? Yeah, it definitely does all of it, but worse. Can't even destroy bombs like Splashdown. That's like the one job that was really surprising it didn't get. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I got someone with the auto. Also, how did I die? Wait a minute. Was there like a latency problem with him? Because I died from his Reef Slider on the other side. Okay. Unless it was just how fast he moves. Probably how fast he moved. Throw it to the other point. Bad here in a second. I mean, we lost lead. I think we lost the game because of that. So no time to get back in. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Really close game. We just got kind of screwed over there in the later half. Because then they were pushing in. I didn't like the Forge. That guy looked like he had a dial-up connection at one point, because he was definitely doing weird stuff. I want to get back out there and have some fun again. I just can't. I can't use the short range stuff as I learned because that's the problem. But I can still use something with decent range. Yeah, I'll go with this. Now I have the range that I want. Still pretty powerful because it's a 3-shot. That could be a 1-shot with a combo here, or a 2-shot. And to make up for its lack of painting, having special charge on it here would help. Because we definitely are going to need Booyah for something like Imani. Hammerhead really helps too, but it's like a really good thing for Imani Ruins. Completely cap one zone. Yeah, it's good from a distance throw. I'd rather use that than the triple Ink Strike, because it's something that gives me armor. It's very powerful, and I can throw it further. I'd rather use this than Ink Strikes. Look at that rare forged ninja squid. Not really a thing I would use with this thing. Oh, I couldn't take him out with me. It's because of the curling. I think it did a little damage beforehand, so Flash Shot had some extra time to kill. Alright, we're doing good so far. Keep this push up. I'll kill the guy with the strikes here if he doesn't move. We're really desperate for that rail. Shouldn't be, because look what happened. Come on down. Come on down. No, not you. Alright, special ready here in a sec. Alright, there it is. And I'm a zone. You too. There you go, perfect. It's fun to play with this weapon using Ninja Squid, even though it makes 0 sense on most applications. But in this case, it's actually really helpful because of how fast you're moving around the mode. So it's good to pop up in front of someone's face with this, or even just from a distance. Alright, but you think you're done? That's alright. No, you go get your food. We're playing the rest of this out, seeing how it goes on the solo front then. I mean, hey, we got a high score of 1578. Don't know where that's going to stack you. I don't know if I'll put you on the board or not, but hey, we got the wins, and that's all that really mattered. So, you get at least your roll, so that's really what we play for here. Alright, so now for the rest of this, what would I want to even use? Because honestly, it's still depending on the teammates. I might continue playing with some Forge Pro, just to see how it goes. Because so far, that was a good start. But yeah, no, thank you for playing along. It was fun. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll probably see you tomorrow because I don't know if you'll be back before 9. But by the time we're done, it's like around 9:20 or so. So, in our hour. I'll probably see you back here tomorrow for the final day of this and the final stream of the year too. Now I get the range? Why? Wow, 2 Hydras. Where were you guys an hour ago? Needless to say, there'll be a lot of Booyahs from our side, because there's 3 of us playing for the Booyah. What in the world? Okay, never mind. I thought it was a little bit of a lag shot. I didn't see the ball point. Oh my god. I'm immediately playing with a coordinated team because I actually know what they're doing. Which, if that's true, then that's even more stupid. I would get that for being in a squad, but in solo queue? Are you kidding me? little bit of latency difference there. It's unfortunate for my sake. It's just a carbon, so I don't know how long he's gonna last. He can't move. I think he's sharking there. He's still alive. He's gotta be sharking. Yeah, he's going in now, so he was waiting. It's a good play. Oh crap, he saw me. Oh, crap, man. Finding one guy and then Luna's like, hey, ooh, got him. Like he took advantage of the situation. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. I'm dead too. Wow, why? That's almost a whole wipe again. Needless to say, this is not our game. We'll be really lucky we survive this. Trying to get him out of danger at least because we're in a bad situation, so we need us all on deck. And that's GG's. We don't have time. It's impossible now, so that sucked. Man, the one time I finally get ranged teammates, and it doesn't matter because we get wrecked by a team that knows what they're doing. Like, that was a stupid situation. Matchmaking at its finest, everybody. First game of the solo queue environment. And it's, of course, like, high-level play. Course. It's like I don't even have a score yet, so just throw me in the deep end. God, this mode's so dumb at times, I swear. Hey Matt, how you doing? I mean, needless to say, we got a lot of booyahs, it just didn't matter. Add some variety this time. I want the range. Keep the range, guys, please. Just don't do everyone same special again. That's not any better. That's just multiple missiles. Game on variety tonight has been kind of in the pits. Alright, that's good to hear. I mean, I'm doing alright. Gotta get out of here. Really? There's someone there? Didn't even see him. And of course, as you would expect, they were screwed. Planes us were stuck. Can't really get out of there. Okay. Why is this guy the hardest one to kill for whatever reason? Stay still. I know we're all moving like we're on crack, but stay still. Oh my god, what? He's not even aiming at you half the time. Does he have a latency problem? Because I'm gonna call yes, maybe. No point. It's over. It's like we're all dead. Someone booyah'd because I guess they were happy to lose. I think that should answer your question, Matt. Not great. This has been worse than yesterday so far in the games. Took an hour just to get the token. It's mainly just been getting bad pairings. Keep on getting either matched up to a bad situation or it's just a bunch of short range. One thing I hate most is getting a bunch of short range when I want to play a weapon I want to have fun with. So it's been hard for me to experiment tonight because I haven't been getting good complementary weapons to work around. Like, I'm just going back to having fun for a minute. I'm going to be screwed here. I know it. Where is my imparries? Oh, here we are. Watch, the second I pick these, we're going to have, like, the shortest range of, like, maybe a foot. And the other side's going to have, like, a stinger or a charger, Twilighting, something else that's going to be way better than what we have. Own it now. I'm looking forward to the challenge tomorrow specifically because that is going to be the one I'm going to be looking forward to the most. I always like the random ones. Like, Too Many Trizukas is fun. I really enjoy it. Problem is, weapon variety gets stale after a little while. This one is just like... When I remember when I played it, it was okay at best. It's nothing very special. It's just maximize swim speed. That's it. But it doesn't really change much. It's still like the same idea as if you just went in with max swim speed build. So you can do that at any time of the week. So this is the worst one of the three, in my opinion. But I'm not surprised because there's not much they really did to this one. And also no secondary abilities, so it kind of limits what you can use a little bit more. Only so much you can do with primaries. I didn't have a chance. To be fair, wouldn't matter if I used my special there. I was just trying to get out of the way. Actually, don't. That'd be a bad idea right now. Build special and just work my way back. Got him. I don't like his name. Like, tonight's been kind of a cursed name night, too. Got a lot of questionable names at best. Oh, paintbrush, hi. Didn't expect that. I was just focusing on the arrow spray. I just have to do this to cover zone at this point. It didn't even matter because I got it back immediately. And I ran right into the paintbrush because I had nowhere else to go. That is another game at this rate. See what I mean? The moment I went with this kind of gun, look at the comp I got. Like, everything is so short range. The best we have is Flingza with their missiles and the vertical flick. So I just want to experiment and have fun with different weapons, but the game has really steered me to play with my Splatling class. Because everything else I've been wanting to use has been kind of a bad pick. God, seriously. You just have to keep on relying on the missiles, I think. The only thing that can push them back, and then maybe we can run in and take advantage of it. He's not gonna survive, I think, on his own. So I'm gonna just go back in normally. With the swim speed buff, it's better half the time, not even jump. Oh god, that was close. If I didn't get the squid roll, I think I would have died, because I need the armor frames from it. Dude, it's okay. At least my teammate got him. I was too close. I couldn't aim. Of course, I'm not even bothering him. 52 comes out of nowhere. That's gonna cap a zone. So that's why I'm gonna play around the other one. Come on, come down, come down. Got it, good. That's what you want to see. Ah, crap. That's not what you want to see. Never mind, take it back. Cap the zone. You gotta cap it. Come on, teammate. Thank you. We need this to be active for overtime. It's the only way we can actually start it. It's gonna be a really long overtime push. We need to keep this going for a while. I was like mashing the stick because I want one dodge roll out so I can use my special. It's the only way I figured I would have survived it. Alright, we gotta keep this going for a little bit longer. We're getting closer. Okay, got him. Alright, come on, 9. Oh my gosh. Come on, take the zone. Take the zone. Oh, there's 2 of us left. Come on, hurry up. There's 1 left. It's the paintbrush. Oh, crap. It's not the paintbrush, it was the flings. It didn't matter. Crap. That close, dude. Oh, that's so infuriating. This has been a bad night for this, I swear. Like horrible matchups. It's like as soon as I decide, let me play with a fun weapon, the game gave me a bad pairing again. Matchmaking for whatever reason in this has just been nothing but short range. And it's so hard to counter with maps like Umani and Hammerhead being so long range focused to not have that. It's so bad. Yeah, you can join in here in a moment. I'll finish up these 2 other games for my calculating power to see where I am solo-wise, and then I'll just open up another room. We have like about half an hour left with this, so it's not that much, but it'll be enough at least for you to get your time in as well. This will be happening again every other 2 hours, so it starts again at 11 Eastern after this, so if you want to play more on your own time, at least available for more slots. Because I don't think you'll have enough time to get the wins now. It's even if you get 5 in a row, that still takes like half an hour. Oh, of course, farts on you. Man, these names. And with how I lost 3 games in a row, I'm very certain 17-10 is way out of the balance scale at this point. That's probably like 300 points above where I'm supposed to be. So matchmaking at its finest. This mode really knows how to make you mad. Took one of them out. That's fine. Teammate can take care of the clash.
Alright, that's a good push in, so I'm fine with that death. Now they have to do a lot more work to get back to mid, so it's going to give us a lot of score on the board. Yeah, and that's about right, of course. Well, at least we got a lot of score, so it doesn't really matter. So with that, I can at least say that we'll be able to get maybe back in there soon enough. We'll be down like 60 or something points if we can play this right. Not jumping over there. You're in a horrible spot. Shut up. See, case in point. I did my own thing. Look where it got us. Victory. It's hard to trust random people when they scream this way. Now it's safe for him to do that because now he's in a good spot. So close. Why? That's not even a good kill. That's just being stupid. Seriously, why? Nice, got one of them. The Hydro's the only problem. How did the Clash kill me? The Hydro was point blank range, shoot me with multiple bullets, and the Clash got the kill? I'd be mad if I was that Hydra guy. Like, he stole my kill, how dare you? What is with this Tri-Slosher? That's the most toxic Tri-Slosher I've seen in a while. It's not even like a good kill. You press the ZR button. Congratulations. A human with opposable thumbs can do that pretty easily. Trizuka moment. I think they're about ready to get lead change. Ah, fucking course. I'm not even paying attention at this point. They might actually have KO. No, they got KO. We don't have time. Oh, come on. How? How? Seriously? It's getting ridiculously stupid now. I don't understand how that happened. We were doing really good at one point. So where did the shift come from? Did my team just start giving up halfway through? Because we were pushing in, keeping them at their base. So I'm wondering what happened. What was the change? This is going to be like a 1200 at this rate. This is going to be a horrible score. Like, I got an 18-9, so you can't tell me I'm the weak link. I'm doing what I can. I just have some questionable teammates. The other Imperi got 2 kills. So you can't say I'm pulling my own weight here because, I think I'm good. That explains a lot. Just had a rough team. At least we have the same amount of range. In fact, we're a little bit better. Like tonight, no one's wanting to play any like the longer range stuff. In this mode, everyone wants to go with the short range things. Which I know I'm definitely saying that as I'm playing with dualies, so I'm part of the problem. I've already been playing my range. I played snipers, I played... Watch out for that. I played my sniper class, I played my splatling class, so I've already kind of covered the long range basis. I now want to just start having fun. Oh, welcome back, Ethan. You weren't gone for that long. Like, what, 20 minutes? Oh, of course. What was that even? Was that a flash? Okay, I thought that was the curling. That was a battle. And here comes the disappointment. I guess I'm not gonna be allowed to have fun tonight, because I'm gonna have to swap out to something range again. I'm gonna just probably stick Hydra for the rest of this. Because needless to say, I'm always having to be the one to help push in. And that's not a great thing. It's because everyone wants to do short range. So it's making the games themselves way worse. This is gonna be like a 800. I lost every game for the solo run. This has been bad. Like absolute torture. So it's gonna be the worst score I think I've gotten the whole challenge run. It's not helping that this game is really tilting me, and the more I'm tilted, the worse I'm getting play-wise. I'm gonna have to just stick with Hydra Part for the rest of this, because that was my best weapon I felt for tonight. It gave us the range we needed while also still being able to play around with the swim speed. Because these maps really are problematic without range weapons, and you just need something. Ow. How was that a 1600? How? For recap, first solo game, second solo game, third solo game, fourth one, fifth. I only barely lost this game. The rest of them were knockouts. How was that a 1600? Like, what? That should have been like an 800. That was a horrible game. Like, the horrible set. The whole set was trash. Like, throw it in a can, take it out to the dumpster. Eat trash. And then I got a 1624. Eh. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. That's higher than the score I had before. That's when you know this challenge, like, scoring system is so confusing. Because in my head, with how horrible I was doing, that should have been a trash score. And yet, it's decent. That's almost top 50, I feel like. Sure. Whatever. Alright, so I'm going to open my room up to neutrals again at this point. And I'm going to have to go to Hydra. I can't have fun tonight, it looks like. Because every time I keep on wanting to play the fun weapons, then we're having a problem. So I'm going to just stick with Hydra. It's what I have to do, then that's what I'm going to have to do. Also, because it's only half an hour, I'm probably going to skip on the call tonight. I'll just be going solo for this. So you're welcome to play, I'm just not going to be on Discord. Also gonna have to play around the Booyah a lot too, because that's gonna be a big thing. It was helping before, so I'm gonna have to just do this again. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's challenge, because I don't have to worry about a teammate issue anymore when it comes to like people picking whatever, because no one's getting to pick anything at all. No clothes, no weapons. You just get what you get. And that's why I really like those kind of challenges, because it really tests you with anything, and it's good to just pick up new weapons by just kind of playing with whatever. Same for gear builds too. It's a good way to experiment. So I'm very looking forward to the Sheldon Stress Up Showdown coming back, because that was one of my low-key favorite challenges of all of them so far. Just like with the Sampler Showdown thing, which was essentially the same idea, but just with guns. You didn't swap your clothes out too. But the other one I think is more interesting. It's the same idea, but better. So now gear's different. I didn't want to activate this. This is a really bad spot for Booyah Bomb, so I'm gonna have to do something really stupid here. And it didn't even work. I was trying to move the camera, my finger slipped and hit the stick. It was a really bad Booyah. What in the world was that fling? I don't even understand how that hit me. It was nowhere near me. Oh, crap. Well, I still had the drink in me, so my Booyah didn't really do much. Unlike a detriment problem. Unfortunately, though, I think that's GG's, because there's no real time to take this back. I gotta hope that Booyah at least contests it. And it didn't. Even though it was right in the middle, they were able to paint over it fast enough, so it didn't really do anything. This is one of those nights. Like, realistically, I'm not kidding, because I got my token already. If I wasn't streaming this, I'd be done right now. I would already be playing something else, because I'm not having fun anymore. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm doing this now for the content. I'm not having fun. I haven't had fun now in, like, about an hour. We gotta continue for the content. At least it's also good for my money's sake, too, because I'm getting more money. Even though it's a lot of losses, I'm drip feeding up my wallet. So it's at least doing something there. And same for catalogs. I need to at least get more of that unlocked soon enough. Drip feeding to the catalog, too. Better you change more ranged weapon. I mean, if you feel confident, change to a different weapon. That's your call, yeah. I had to do that myself because I want to play with something like the Imperi Dualies, but it's been really hard with these matchmaking setups. So I got my fill, I think, with the Dualies tonight. It's just I can tell they're not working, so I gotta go with something ranged. And while I like Nautilus, I think right now it just makes more sense I'm playing around the Booyah for Hydra. So if you think you can do something similar, then I would say go for it. Otherwise, if you feel more comfortable with what you got, you stick with it. Yeah, oh god, 1200. This is when you know it's getting bad. We're getting closer to the triple digits. Okay, nice lag on the wiper. Seriously, that wiper has some lag. If it's taking almost a second after I splat him for the message to pop up. That's bad. That field when you just got outranged by the stinger. That makes sense, at least. I was really hoping it would have been tied in range. Well, it didn't take 5 years for the kill to get recognized this time, so it's actually getting slightly better. Sure, sploosh me through the wall. Alright, yeah, sure, this is definitely a connection. Get me out of this laggy room. When two of them had a weird connection issue, it was like, no, get me out, get me out. Nice in our catalog. Is that my first one tonight? Because I don't remember getting that many big bumps on levels, so that might be. Yeah, now sometimes the colors for different players might change. I don't know why. It's like not always consistent color-wise for people. Unless it's Splatfest, that's like the one exception, or if you're color locking. That's probably why your colors are different than mine. Yeah, because I got that pirouette. Yeah, no, I think that was my first catalog tonight. Outside of the play of the day, so maybe actually two. Did I go? No, I didn't go to Harmonies after I got the play of the day, because that was at 7. And we've been doing this since then. Having this old when I learn moment, I guess. I think it was always been like that since Splatoon 1. It's just you don't notice it as much. The only way you know is when you're watching someone else play the same game as you. Obviously, with the rise of, you know, videos and streams of stuff like this, that's how people know that's the difference. Play up for my special at this point. Watch him. Really? Didn't think that would be a trade. I was up on a hill too, so I'm trying to make my shot harder for that guy to get. Come on, go. Really good thing I can just pierce through any armor with this weapon. Booyah bombs are no problem if I can get this guy charging. There's two of them with that. Nice. I knew that'd be a good spot. Put that away. There you go. See, it's sacrificing commentary right now. I gotta go like a super focus mode for this, but it's been working. That's 2 knockouts. Really good playing around that Booyah Bomb. That's been helping a lot. Like, normally I wouldn't run special charge like this. That's a little unnecessary. I would run a combination of run and swim, because that's all I would need. But right now, it's been really helpful to play around that Booyah, because it's been a really problematic thing for people to deal with, and it's helping with some of our range issues. Also helps get people understand roles. Yeah, outside of the random, we all know what we're doing. Random is definitely like the coin flip, but that's expected. And I think given how things have been going now, it's been better. Like, the problem I think I've just been having with this challenge is just more or less, a lot of people want to play the short range stuff because of how well they benefit from swim speed, which I don't blame them. But then when that's all that is, it makes the mode really hard because Splat Zones really benefits from having range stuff. So when it's nothing but that, the games get really, really annoying to deal with. It's just, it turns out to be one team that dominates. That's always kind of the problem when you have it set up where everyone's just short range. Doesn't help we also have stuff like this happening. It's like, okay, someone's playing from somewhere that's not close. This is some bad lag. Surprised to see a Squiffer over there on their side. It's the first Squiffer we've seen all night, and I expect to see more of them. I didn't see a charger at one point. Man, so close. That guy was weak. I think it was like 2 shots away. So close, man. I'm so close for that not to be a trade. Really? That was a good shot. I think the guy flick shot me because I didn't see him aim. So that's pretty good if that's the case. That seems like a natural like Squiffer player too. Like they know what they're doing with the weapon. It's not like a one trick. This guy's played with it before. Nice, that's a triple. That's enough for us to at least have some moment to breathe. That only worked because of the swim speed buff, because holy crap, I should have died. In normal situations, I would have. Oh man, that's like one shot away from killing the Swiffer. Just gonna use this. Right in the center here. Cover all ground. Yep, had a feeling. It's as soon as we lose the game, then they lose control. Really? That's just insult to injury. Well, that's it for the challenge. It's 9 o'clock, so it's officially over. It's funny, this one felt like it went faster than last night's, but I did not have fun. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I did not really have fun with this one because the weapon comp tonight has been kind of trash. It's picking up here near the end when we can finally squad up and actually have, like, people build around each other's stuff. But with the randoms tonight, it has been really bad pickings. It's just been kind of an unlucky night. That's the problem. So that's pretty much just like, kind of thing. To be fair, I remember kind of saying something very similar in the video when I did that back in September. Something similar, because you have to play around the whole gimmick, but a lot of people are going to want to play with stuff that's normally not what you would see in Splat Zone, so it makes it harder. Okay, so I got 4 different things. I only thought I got 2 for whatever reason. Half horse. Where'd the other half go? Wait, why? Why do, okay, you know what? I'm a half horse now. It's better than an intellectual Noddles user, because definitely wasn't that tonight. It's a good thing I own that, because that's the expensive guitar. I don't think I got to shut the shops today, because I went right in to the challenge when I hit 7. Look for that one shirt. It just built up for special charge to be here, and it's just not. Wow, they look horrible. Like, I'll use other pairs of glasses, thank you very much. They're very reflective. Oh, that's why you were a little bit later helping Amber's dad computer stuff. I guess that's par for the course from Visiting family. I don't really want to play any more multiplayer because I'm kind of just done with that for right now. So I'm just gonna grind out some eggs here. And if we're doing anything grindy, I might as well just do the, you know, the big one. Why not? This will take 15 minutes. So I guess slight spoilers for the end of the story mode. This is an optional final level. So if you haven't seen it, then thanks for stopping by tonight. If you played it or seen it, then alright, we could just talk for 15. So I don't normally grind this one, I just figured it's better than watching me fight Big Man like 15 times in a row, because you guys get bored of that very fast. Trust me, I do. So I figured let's just do the one that gives like the big payout, which will take the whole time. So of all the 3 challenges returning, I knew this one I was going to be kind of on because I remembered not caring for this one too much on my own. It's not the worst challenge. I think the worst one still, in my opinion, is Dual Dynamic Duos, the 2v2 tower control setup, because this game is just not built for 2v2, and it shows. Lockouts happen all the time on that one, and it's just not fun because of it. So I'm not surprised that that one's the worst when you really think of it, like, realistically speaking. But Swim with the Women, it's kind of like, kind of on the low side for me as well. I wouldn't say it's like worst challenge, but it definitely is not one of the best ones. I have to look over all the challenges again to remember which one's some of my favorites, but I remember this being like bottom 5, just because it's zones but fast. So, not much of a gimmick. And that's one of the big things I love about challenge mode, is like the unique gimmicks, but you just don't really have it with certain modes. Because I can't count new season challenge along with monthly challenge in this argument, because those would definitely be in like top 5 least favorite challenges, because there's really nothing different about them. It's the same thing, but you're just playing for a score. That's it. Nothing special. This level's gonna be like a perfect thing to do just to kill the rest of the time. There's really not much left. Like another 10 minutes worth of time to wait, so by the time we're done here, it'll probably be like 9:20 at the latest, I would think. The hardest part is always the ending, but if I was doing like a handicap situation, then, you know, I would say differently. I've played this level with handicaps just because I'd like to see just how much harder the level can get. Like play with just sticks only, or just don't do armor, no specials, stuff like that. Play like an actual like ranked game. Like, I've done like creative stuff like that before for this. And those take longer to complete. But this kind of run, yeah, this first try this probably pretty fast. Like realistically, this level's really not that bad compared to some of the other like super hard levels Nintendo's been doing. A lot of their games these past few years. It's just long. That's the hardest part about it. It's just so fighting. It's very long. Level itself, on average, is almost 20 minutes long. Without dying. So when you die, it becomes longer and longer. But yeah, I like this. I think this is a better final reward than Inner Agent 8 was, or Inner Agent 3, excuse me, from Octo Expansion, just because it's more content. Inner Agent 3, if you don't die at all in that fight, it's like a 5-minute fight. So it's still pretty lengthy, but the real length of it comes with you having to redo it multiple times because it's very difficult. And I'd rather have a level be very difficult and long too, instead of a boss, personally. So I kind of prefer what they did with after Altena, honestly, than Inner Agent 3. Not to say I don't mind super bosses. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a super boss for the Side Order DLC. I feel it's almost expected in some way. Like maybe fight the actual Agent 3 now, the Captain. Inner Agent 3 super boss. Inner Agent 8 would be, yeah. Imagine. Like they take that failed wording and make it a real thing. Nice curling, by the way. Nice sideways curling. More fun unlockables for RPGs instead of a shooter. I think it's more, like, it works for, I think, a game like this. But the problem was, I think they went a little too far because of how long the fight is. Something like that you would normally see in an RPG. So, I think the format's fine, but it should have been probably, like, 1 or 2 phases less. 5 phases was a lot. And that's been kind of the problem while doing that fight for a lot of people, which is when you fail the one part, no matter what part it is, you're starting back in the very beginning. So it can just get tiring. That's its biggest problem. It's just too long, so it can be tiring after a while. And all you can do is just pattern recognize. Like, it feels like Dark Souls in a lot of ways. People compared it to a Dark Souls boss for a reason when it came out. Yeah, 2 to 3, not 5. Yeah, I think 3 would be a fine amount for what it is, because it's already very hard. But they probably didn't want to make it last only like 2 minutes tops because of that, so add more phases, make it last longer. It made sense. Can you believe those poker guys? That's what we all thought Triple Splashdown was going to be. Because the game was data mined and there was something in the code relating to like a jumping special. And we all thought it was something to do with the pogos. And now we know it's Triple Splashdown, so that was really the case. I believe that coding it was pointing to was Triple Splashdown that people were seeing. Of like a jumping special. It makes a lot of sense. Unless there's still another one to come. We don't know. This game still has almost another year's worth of support. 3 full seasons more at the very least. This is the part of the level I think I hate the most, personally. It's because it's such a long waiting game. Like, this section's not really that hard. It's just annoying, honestly, for your super level. Like, it's all timing based. If you can't get fast enough here, the shoot, the blocks, and you're just screwed. I would like to actually play this level 1 point, having no upgrades, because in this single player, you can downgrade yourself. So I would like to play at 1 point with just no upgrades and see how well I do. Because this game is actually pretty difficult when you don't upgrade your character at all. But when you have all the upgrades, it's super easy. So the real challenge of a level like this would come if you had nothing. You're just starting out with the basics. So we can finish this up fast, get the armor. This is going to be a very fast section if I don't die. But it's going to be a long one if I do. This is also where, again, things become very easy in comparison if you just didn't have any upgrades, because I can see everyone. I have an echolocator active at all times, where if you didn't have the upgrades, then you wouldn't be able to tell where any of these Octarians would be. A little early, that's fine. Oh, don't worry, that's just a Brella guy. You know how that goes. And it's not online, they actually work here. I gotta be careful, because this weapon of mine, this Trizuka, is pre-Sizzle Season patch. That's only gonna do 40 on indirects. Single player doesn't really get updates for Splatoon, so whatever stuff they change for things doesn't apply to single player. Which means Stamps is pretty bad right now. But we gotta work with it. Stamp got fixed up later on, but launch this thing was not really viable. So, at least it's against CPUs. I don't have to worry about its, like, questionable hitboxes. And here comes the Reef Slider. It hasn't really changed much since day one, so this doesn't really matter. Free inkjet buff, so the little bump up is basically nothing. Cancel it out because you can do that in single player. Free crap nerf, so I'm actually going to use this to my advantage. And that's that. GG. See, I told you, first try. When you're playing this level after playing it for so many different attempts, it's really not that hard. And there you go. Just at the buzzer, too, because it's 9:15. Took 11:41, so just shy of 12 minutes. Look at Locker's Splatoon 3. So I don't deserve to look at yours. Wait, what? Why? That's kind of weird. It's like it's just a locker with fancy decorations. It's safe. Nothing bad about it. Unless you find one with phallic things, because there could be phallic things in certain lockers. I don't know why the game's denying you to look at mine. Mine's not phallic, I think. Is it because I have the 2 eggs? Do they not like me having 2 trophies, even though that was on the devs, not me? I didn't do that. They screwed up. Alright, so where do we stack up at the end here? My horrible run got top 50. How? How? If that's not a testament for how people are playing, I don't know what is. I really don't understand that. So, as a reminder for how this score happened, here are the logs. So it started here. Lost 1, knockout. Lost 2, knockout. Lost 3, close game. Still a loss. Lost 4, knockout. Lost 5, knockout. 5 losses in a row, 4 from being knockouts, and you're telling me that is top 50%. Why? I don't know what to tell you there. That's a testament of just how people were playing tonight, if that's true. That is hilariously dumb. That is hilariously dumb. That counts as top 50. Take those, I guess. So that's going to conclude it for Swim It to Win It. A challenge I am feeling kind of on because the gimmick it doesn't do much. It really doesn't. The fact that you just have nothing but swims is essentially the same as me doing this. Pretend I have a pure of this because I don't bother. It's like, why would I need swim shoes? I never change my shoes. It's essentially the same as this. Just slightly faster. It's building yourself out with nothing but the perk. And it's interesting, but the problem is, it just doesn't really do much to the overall game. So that's why I'm kind of on this one. Not a terrible one. It works. It's just the gimmick doesn't add much to Splat Zones. It just makes the games faster in more ways than one, as you saw tonight. Because a lot of people struggle with this one, I feel, in the solo queue environment. It's just really hard to play this one solo queue. So, If you want to see more of this, you can watch the video I made of this back in September. I think I had very similar thoughts. Maybe the wording's slightly different, but I came away from this challenge being like, it's alright. But if you had to miss one of the 3 challenges during this holiday rush thing, this would be the one to miss because it's really not that different. It's just Splat Zones, but you move really fast. And it doesn't really add much, in my opinion. So, there's that. Tomorrow will be the last one of this 3-day challenge rush thing, which would be Sheldon's Dress Up Showdown. This is essentially a follow-up to that one Sheldon challenge they did at the very beginning of this whole challenge thing back in the summer. So you'll get random weapons and random clothing, but it's not what you think clothing-wise. I don't tell you this in the challenge description, it's Amiibo branded clothing specifically. So you're only going to be using the Amiibo clothes, and it has to be a full set. So in this argument, actually, it'd be more like this one. Where's the shoes for this? There it is. So, this is how the challenge will work tomorrow. You get a random weapon and random Amiibo clothing. So your stuff is going to be whatever. You will not know what you're expecting. And if you're hoping for a stealth jump on this, hopes are gone. Same for Ninja Squid. I don't think like any of these have Ninja Squid. So like certain clothings, we're just not going to have certain perks on. What you see is what you get. Which, to be fair, it makes for some very chaotic games, and I remember really liking this challenge. So this will be what is going to be tomorrow's thing, and it's the final one of the season. So it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream. So thank you guys for coming out. Again, this was, I'm sorry if I was like off on mood and just not really having fun halfway through it, because it just really brought out the worst of me. I hate when games do that, but this is one of those situations where getting really bad luck tonight. Keep on getting a lot of really questionable matchups when it comes to like my side. And sometimes on the other side too, to be fair. I mean, we saw a lot of these weapons on the other team side. Was also a lot of short range. A lot of people just like short range for swim speed for this. And it just made the games a lot harder. And it's just kind of frustrating because of all the plays you gotta deal with. I apologize if I come off a little more crude tonight. I was just getting more frustrated by the end of all this. Which is, I guess, is kind of expected given how they structure things. But tomorrow will be the last one of these set challenges and also the last stream of the year. So, be there for that. Because I'll be off for about 2 weeks. We'll be taking off until the said Splatfest happens in January. Because the other stuff I want to take care of and just want to use that time for myself. But that's pretty much it. Check out the Splatoon 3 Swim with the Win It video if you want more of this challenge. And play more if you want to play more, as it happens at 11 tonight. So it's coming back another 2 hours. That is going to do it. So I'm out. Thank you guys for coming by, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the final of these 3 challenges, which will be the Sheldon's Dress Up Showdown. Take care and have a good night, guys.